I'm seeing side eye. Allow yourself to rest. Somebody could have came after you relentlessly. Oh, wow. This just doesn't even say side eye. It says third eye. Allow yourself to rest. Somebody's intuition is going off about the fact that they need to lay down. They need to just lay down. Weirdly connected. Because it's seeming like these people could be parents. These parents are weirdly connected. It's not them. People are recognizing it's not you. You didn't get involved in something. You didn't do this. Somebody did this to you. And these people could know that they're caught. That's why their third eye's telling them just lay down. Don't like how amazing you are. This was done out of jealousy. Read the manual. Fine print. They didn't know about some sort of fine print. Sometimes love just isn't enough. You deserve to be treated right the first time. You weren't treated right in something. Maybe that's what whatever this thing that has fine print was about. Not loving you properly. Or somebody's love for you wasn't enough for them to protect you. But you're going to be successful anyway. 999, success. It says you're being nudged to complete something for your elevation. Good things are coming. Ascension, self-realization, success, systems, structure, and wishing. Wish fulfillment. Somebody was argumentative and abusive. Like I said, it could have been abused as a child. This fell on top of that. Sometimes love isn't enough. You can do it. Somebody wanted you to be so hurt that you felt like you couldn't make it in this world. That's what they wanted for you. For you to feel like you couldn't make it in this world because they didn't care about you. Something was definitely done on purpose. Speaks a different language than you. Okay. See what this is about. The way it was handled just looks so suspicious. Somebody from a different background than you, speaks a different language than you, could have came in your life and did something, and this person was also a part of hurting you. And now the way that they did something, making them look suspicious, they're also a point of interest. Didn't take the offer. Seems like they didn't take the offer, but what? They were still definitely involved. Somebody could have backed out after, in like last minute or something. Foreigner who views people of color in a bad light. See, a person who speaks a different language and a foreigner. So you guys know somebody that has a different cultural background than you. They speak another language. And this person was involved. And they're a point of interest. Also some Jewish people. Or somebody could be Jewish. An orphan. Maybe somebody tried to get a Jewish person taken away, or maybe a Jewish person tried to get you taken away, or maybe you were taken away as a child and you're the Jewish person. They had a hand in getting you taken away from somebody. Spouse uncomfortable with your children. And maybe put into a home where there was a step parent who didn't like you. This was done systematically. Sky High Club. Definitely about taking you away and then making you exposed prematurely as well as a part of this plan. So some of you guys who have went through getting exposed prematurely as a child, this was a part of these people's plan as well. Congregation, something to do with the church as well. Money changing hands. Could have went and put some money into it. If you grew up in the church, somebody could have went and put some money into a pastor's hands to do something to you also. Listening to a bum's advice will make you a bum. This pastor wasn't supposed to take this offer. God makes sure he's dealing with this pastor. Somebody's a homosexual. Oh no, a homeless sexual. Somebody could be looking for a place to stay at this point. They could have got put out their house. Something says, be stuck, be tough, make their A, stand on it. So like I said, the divine did something to this person. They took something from this person. Could have took their home from them, their spouse from them, something like that, because they went against you when they were supposed to protect you. You're supposed to be a shepherd. Could have been the whole church, several members in the church. Karmic lesson being learned. Completion. About money changing hands and listening to bums' advice will make you a bum. Can feel your energy. Your energy speaks for itself. Now they know why their karma was so bad. Because who did they turn against? Something against the law. They did something illegal. This pastor. And now they're trapped in their lies. They could have helped somebody lie about you or something, using their political influence in order to do something to you. They're their new enemy now, and now they have some enemies. Maybe the very people they lied to. Call something in. Because it seems like maybe some people could have moved on their behalf because they trusted and believed this pastor, just to come to find out you're a liar. You're supposed to be a man of God or a woman of God. Have to manually do something about it. It won't fix itself. Now they have to fix something that they did in reference to this. Some people are very angry. I just got a confirmation burp. That was serious. Reshuffle. They repeated it so many times to manifest it. They could have told many people whatever this fabrication was. They came up with something and said it several times. This could even be something like somebody helped another group of people build a narrative about you that wasn't true. And now they're stuck with the repercussions of it because they lied. They helped some people form a lie about you by using their political standing. Maybe they tried to say that they knew you or something. Or this was somebody who was in a position where people trust them. And the whole time they were not trustworthy. They are a liar. And it's out that they're a liar. It's this type of stuff that earth angels have to worry about. And the whole time people only want to do this just because of greed, power, not because of anything else. Influence, things that when you looking at God don't matter. Whether or not you worked on yourself and you listen to him is what's going to matter at the end of the day. Things that in a move of a finger, in a word, God can take and make obsolete. People focus their time and energy on too much stuff in this world that just, it don't matter. That's the problem. Seeing somebody has had some doubts though. Something didn't seem right. You seem like a good person with royalty, and it seemed like you got set up by a lover. I'm seeing framed. I'm seeing the bank. It's catching up. DJ Envy. So now there's influential people that could be talking about this and what happened. Some sort of public exposure. How do, I think I'm supposed to say you. How do you / we make these two people meet? Somebody orchestrated a lover to come into your life. That's being called out. You actually know my business and I hate it. This is a lover who you could know a lot about. This person they sent in against you, now you know stuff about them. And there's nothing they can do about it. They took a big gamble when it came to this. You know what name keeps popping up in my house, in my name? I think he's a public figure. I'm not going to say his name, actually. That just keeps coming up, though. I'm going to put it like this. Raven Simone's little brother, and That's So Raven. And then it turned into Corey in the house, and then somebody took a good gamble. I don't know why that name is popping up, but it is. Be more strict to your children. Listening to, and this fell on top of listening to advice. Listening to a bum's advice will make you a bum. Be more strict about or to your children. These people came together and could have came to this parental figure and told them to be strict on you. This parental figure was working with a group of people to come up against you. They weren't just strict or mistreating you for no reason. This was deliberate. Know who they are because these people knew who you were. Genuine, stingy. And this fell on top of homeless actual. So this is somebody, maybe they didn't want you to be able to have a house, or they didn't want people to let you live with them or something like that. Something funny like that. Or it could have been about them not letting you date or get into relationships or something like that. A white person who assimilated into another culture. So they could have wanted to put a person from a different race, maybe a Caucasian person on you if you're not a Caucasian person. Or if you are a Caucasian person, this could be about them wanting to put somebody else of a different race on you romantically. They didn't. That's why I'm saying, going back to that stingy, it seems like maybe they could have went to this parent figure and also told them, don't let this person date anybody because we have somebody we want them to be with. Something like that. There is a psychopath that's well trained on your tracks. They could be sending somebody that's like that in, or maybe this person that they put on you could have been somebody that wanted to take you on a camping trip, if you know what I mean. But you're predestined to win. It's not going to go in their favor. This message is heavy. And you want to know how I know the divine is angry? Because I'm on live and this is what they're telling me to tell the world. No, tell them I said it. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Does the right thing when no one is looking. You're a good person here. You're karmically in alignment with goodness and protection being yours. And if these people did this type of stuff to you, God is not on their side in this. They orchestrated this whole thing. Yeah, see, like I said. Can't handle confident people and then got intimidated by you. Because I guess you didn't turn out the way they expected you to turn out based on how much they've been attacking you since you were a kid. Exercise yoga, your endurance, your will to continue to proceed, exceed, and make it. Succeed. Exceed expectations. paid up front. They definitely paid some people off up front to do this to you. They been gave these people this money. This is what happens when you make your own plans and your plans don't align with God. Bad in bed on purpose. Somebody could have tried to make you a person who likes the same sex or something like that. Or this could have been about a lover who didn't do well in the bedroom, did this on purpose to you. That was also something they said. These set of friends, they could have messed with one of your friends, or they could have been messing with their friends, or something weird like that was going on also. They planned the worst for you. You ain't do nothing to these people. And now these set of friends got something they can't get rid of. No, that wasn't worth it. Somebody digging in their stuff. They itching. Somebody is itching. A private person. See, like I said, what did I say? They was itching. Itching where? Somewhere private. Something they right. Somebody got something. I'm seeing crabs. You are a warrior. With a huge exclamation point at the end of it. It's not happening. Nobody care about when it come to God, nothing, no man. We come from God. So what we create is going to be a lesser version of what he creates. So if God is saying something isn't to be so, guess what? It ain't to be. So it's going to be what it's going to be. Let somebody come between us. You're coming off as royalty here. Tough love. Somebody let somebody come between y'all because they mistreated you. They didn't love you properly. Something about Angel Jaffael. Name means beauty. Inspired to create, enjoy beautiful things. You could have created a family with somebody and they mistreated you. Or you could have been set to create a family with somebody and it didn't happen because they mistreated you. They lost a blessing. Your animals. This person could have mistreated your animal. A crow trying to attack an eagle. This person wasn't even on your level. Talking about something they're going to give you tough love and mistreat you. You lucky you even got the opportunity to love this person. Child, please have a seat. This is so crazy, though. To systematically attack you since you were a child and approach your parent and tell them, don't let them date, mistreat this person, be strict with them. All of these different things, and then pay them up front and then orchestrate it so that there's a lover placed on you since you was a child, so that the same way your parents abuse you, this person will come in and abuse you and you'll be stuck with them. This is sick and sadistic. This is sick and sadistic. We're only going to pull a couple more cards here. I'm going to finish this row. We're going to pull a couple tarot cards and then I'm going to get out of here. They know how protected you are. Now they know you're not to be played with. And they will wear what they did. Trust me, it's all connected. Everything even down to the fashion show. So specifically what the fashion show means to me was when I was in, I started getting back into the fashion business. I was a model when I was a kid and I started modeling again and getting back into the fashion world a couple years ago. Something weird happened in that world. Everything even down to that could have been orchestrated, everything behind the scenes. Bad singer. This is making me think of when I went to this famous artist's house, like a person who does art. And I was performing, like I got on to like sing with a group of other artists that are kind of well known, and my microphone cut off. So you were being sabotaged. You were being invited into specific areas that you may have been set to prevail in and deliberately sabotaged. This was orchestrated by these people as well. And now these people can't cover this up. They're dirty. Because this went off something about you being in the Hamptons. I remember I was in the Hamptons, inviting you places specifically to target you. And there's a paper trail about this. Do you see what I see? People putting all these dots together. They putting this stuff together. This is not low key. I guess we just go back over. Even Fox. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. If this has something to do with you, it will be related to even a specific person that came into your life. That whomever is looking into this can tell, wow, even that person is connected. People were putting people on you in your life and everything. Some of y'all could even be being watched by people who are able to watch you in a way that doesn't leave a trace that they're even watching you. I'm picking up on that right now too. People who don't realize / can't accept this is over. And then this fell on top of they're aware of what they did. I don't even feel like this is over. Because God won't allow it. I ain't done yet. I got a couple more cards in me. Okay? A picture tells 1,000 words. Just want to spend time with you and do nothing all day. You guys could have been targeted. Somebody could have took inappropriate pictures of you against your will. Could have manipulated your trust in order to sabotage and betray you. That's incriminating. A group of practitioners could have came together to do something like this to you. It's all connected. Spirit spouse. Even somebody's trying to bind their energy to you. Could have been a lover as well. What wise words have you heard lately? Somebody could be all in the business. They need to know what you know, how much you know, what's going on. There's nothing else to know at this point in this situation besides God says no, and anything you do, and only what you do for God will last. So anything you do and that's against his word shall not prevail. No weapon formed against the word of God shall prevail, nor shall it prosper. Los labios, lips, Judas kisses, betrayal, trying to do something sneaky. A group of practitioners trying to find a way to betray you in some sort of way. And that also touched tough love, trying to figure out another lover to send in. Look, what's your love language? Like I said, trying to send in another lover. Trying to figure out how they can manipulate you better. Some people got to be careful. Everybody want to tell you got to date. Why you so single? Why you not married yet? Because some people don't have the luxury of just being out here to date. Because they have to deal with certain situations like this where they're being Psychedelic trip. They want somebody to put something in your drink, get you out of character. Maybe y'all went through that already. A child who mimics their parents / environment. Could be trying to get you, put something in your drink and they put a kid on you. Like all that weird stuff that be going on in Hollywood, that's in their brain too. Weaponized incompetence. Kid on you. Like all that weird stuff that be going on in Hollywood, that's in their brain too. Weaponized incompetence. Hopefully it's the last row of these. Burying themselves in school / work to avoid reality. And now this group of practitioners left the country. Now they on a run. Somebody could have did something with the kid. Or tried to get a kid to do something here. And now they on a run. Because of them trying to involve children in whatever this dark stuff they have going on in. Gossiping with friends because they will wear what they did. Don't move too quick. They move real fast. It's too late. Bottom of this deck, we have what was only supposed to be a fun experience turned into a lifetime of being bound to one another. A series of tower moments they'll always have to live with because of the things that they planted. There is nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. And these people need healing for the stuff that they're doing. What's sticking out right here? A lot of them had a soul contract. Blue, to speak up and do the right thing. Communication.